my gosh. I freaking love this. Unfortunately, a lot of women would probably be offended by something like this. I think it's wonderful that he cares that much about your improvement to do that for you.
It was never gonna be you. It was never gonna be you. So for you to be so delusional and crazy like that.
Isn't this the truth? You should always ask your guy friends for advice on relationships than your girlfriends. Unless, of course, you date girls. But men obviously understand men better than women do. Although if you're not ready to hear the honest truth, then maybe wait to ask, because he'll give it to you.
Really used to that because most women are used to having guys chasing and pursuing them.
This is so true. It's unfortunate when a man shows his genuine interest, a woman is often put off by it. And then women wonder why they end up with so many toxic, awful guys. I used to be the same way. I was more attracted to the man that would walk away or show a lot of disinterest. If you give those guys that actually are genuine, show their interest a chance, you'll be blown away by how good of a relationship you can have, where there's a lot of reciprocation. And then as a woman, instead of playing all these weird games, trying to hide the fact that you're interested in him, you can be open and honest about it. Because those types of men are not gonna play games.
It's funny that women develop the silent treatment when they're mad at men. I don't know, something about punishing them with a prize. A little counterproductive.
What I've also noticed is women who use the silent treatment instead of telling their man, they tend to get mad at men for a lot of things. So what ends up happening is he's clueless on what he even did, or he may not even realize that there's an issue. So it really doesn't fix anything. And the thing about men is if he messes up, there's a very good chance he's just gonna come right out and say it and apologize. Or he'll work on addressing the problem immediately. So if you didn't bring it up and he didn't notice it, realistically, how is he supposed to know that there's a problem? So I saw a comment. I bet that purple-haired girl will take this seriously. Yeah, I probably will. Sure, a lot of people make jokes. But here's the thing. I've seen people say the exact same thing and not be joking. So my points still stand. There are people who make those exact same comments and they're not joking.
Try dating a mature one. That is exhausting. Because you know what these mature men do? They come to you with solutions and communicate.
Solutions and communication. Isn't that what you want? Nothing is more attractive to me than a man that wants to solve the issues head on right away. Not someone that plays these weird games or hints around. If you want a real relationship that's gonna last a long time, this is the type of thing you should be looking for. Ended a relationship of 8 months once. I went for a job interview and a week went by without him asking how it went. You ended the relationship because you felt neglected and unsupported during an unimportant time in your life. I think the second part is valid. It's okay to feel that way. But you're also expecting him to read your mind on the importance of a job interview. A lot of people go on a ton of job interviews. A lot of people do a lot of things every day. And some things, of course, are going to be a little bit more important to you than other things. But expecting him to read your mind on how important that thing is to you just sets every man you date up for failure. And it's not like you couldn't have just brought up the conversation and been like, oh, my job interview went well or it didn't go well. You know, just bring it up. Like, yeah, I think it would have been great if he asked that question. But you can't expect people to value the same things that you do all the time and be just like you. We spend too much time expecting other people to be just like us. Maybe he doesn't see job interviews as that important. If you would have gotten the job, then you guys would have celebrated.